What's up, people? Coach Andre checking in with you. Thanks for tuning in to Fitness for Longevity. This is a real short video, so you ain't got to hear too much of my mouth. I hope everybody's good out there in YouTube world, and thanks for tuning in, first of all. And thanks for coming back if you've been watching, and keep tuning in, man. I'm trying to give you good, valuable information. Today, I want to talk a little bit about push-ups, right? As a coach, I want to show you what is bad form on your push-ups, right? And then I'm going to also go into showing you what proper form is, and I'm going to show you ways to basically really maximize on your push-ups, right? And then also we'll include different ways to increase the difficulty, right? How to make it a little bit more intense. People love to flare their elbows out. So and it's real dangerous, because ultimately what you're doing is putting a lot of stress on the front delts, all right? And you're not gonna be able to get the chest in there the way you need to really activate the chest. Putting the elbows tucked elbows, right? So if your elbows is tucked, which is not necessarily a bad push-up form, but you're not focusing on the chest and giving the chest as much quality work, because now it's more of an emphasis on your triceps. So again, there's a lot of variations of push-ups. Just make sure you're mixing it up. What I see a lot of times is the belly flop push-up, right? The belly flop push-up, right? You're basically shortening the range of motion of the push-ups. I'm constantly screaming at my clients, trust in yourself, right? So you don't trust in yourself, right? So you're shortening the range of motion, putting the belly down first, right? So you're lessening the activation on the chest. So you're definitely not gonna get as much as you can on that. Short reps, right? Short repetitions is fine, right? But again, it's another variation of a push-up. You want to have complete range of motion throughout your push-ups. If you decide to throw in short range push-ups, short range of motion in there, that's fine, but make sure you're having a variation to be able to completely develop the chest the way you need. My clients is try to put yourself in a high plank position. So basically that's just the top of your push-up, and just try to keep yourself as straight as you can. All right, I realize this could be a lot of a challenge. It's a huge challenge for people if you're not able to stabilize yourself to initially begin, because that's where you're going to engage on the core. So you want to get yourself as straight as possible initially. So practice on just keeping yourself in that isometric hold up there, all right? That high plank hold. Don't be offended by the girl push-ups, okay? Or the beginner push-ups. It's just a great way to be able to focus on your hand placement, right? So your hand placement, not meaning your elbows are not too flared out, nor they're not too tucked in, right? You want to be right in between that point there, all right? And then you're able to also focus on keeping the back as straight as possible and having good range of motion, because you don't have all your body weight on the push-up like you normally would, all right? So this is another great way of prepping yourself for proper push-up. Here we go. So back is as completely straight as it needs to be, hands is in the right place, elbows is in the right place, and we're coming from the top, we're going straight down. We're leading with a chest first, right? We're leading with a chest first. You want to lead with your chest. As you come on down, come as close as you can to the floor, then back up, all right? So we're going to have full range of motion. Here, I'm focusing on slowing down the eccentric, right? So the negative coming down, you're slowing it down, which is just going to fire up more of the chest fibers, because it's so much harder to maintain that form and coming down at a slower pace, all right? There's another way to put the body at a disadvantage, forcing the muscles to work a little bit harder, increasing intensity. Another option, what I'm doing is making myself unstable. And there's a lot of other ways to do this as you get better. But I love to put one foot on the other, right? So no, I'm just working off of one foot. I'm a little bit more unstable, right? It's gonna fire up your core a lot more. This is what I spoke about earlier about the high planks. Learn how to strengthen the core in that position. Here we are in isometric hold. Tons of variation of push-ups, man. Isometric hold. I'm bringing myself down slowly. I'm midway in the push-up there, midway. We're not on the floor. As close to the floor as you can, but you don't want to come, let me take that back. You don't want to come close to the floor, right? Let's go halfway, because sometimes when you go too low, there's not as much activation in the chest. So I'll say come down halfway and hold your push-up there. Just kind of throw that in your repetitions. You can start off initially with that. That will fire up the chest fibers a whole lot faster, right? And you're breaking them down a lot faster, obviously. So once you're done with that, then you just go into your regular push-ups, your regular repetitions, all right? Just different ways of putting the body at a disadvantage and forcing the muscles to work a lot harder. Eventually, your body's gonna adjust to this, right? So you're going to have to continuously challenging yourself so you can continuously get in growth. You know what I'm talking about, baby? So again, Fitness for Longevity, man. I hope you liked the video. I hope you could benefit from it. If you have any comments, please drop it at the bottom there. I would love to get back at you at my earliest convenience, all right? Thanks for watching the video. Be blessed out there in YouTube world. Peace!